Page 5.9 through 5.12 is all story problems relating to systems of equations. So this video will just go over 5.9, and there will be a separate video for each set of those notes. So what you will have is you'll always be writing out two equations. So the first step it says is to define your variables. Some of you will not want to do this, and that's fine, but it will be really helpful to do that so you know what you're actually solving for. And then step 2 is to write your equations. Step 3 is to solve them. You can solve any of the ways you want. If you want to graph, you can substitute, or you can eliminate. For me, it all just kind of depends on what the setup of the equation looks like. So I will do one way that I think is easiest based on how the systems look, but it is up to you which way you want to do it. Okay, so this first one says the sum of two numbers is 30 and the difference is 12. Find the two numbers. Some of you maybe can do this without even doing an equation or two equations. This is one I would not write off my variables onto the side. So I would just right away say x plus y is equal to 30, x minus y is equal to 12. So the sum of them is 30 and the difference is 12. So since the variables are already lined up, I'm going to use elimination. I notice we have the exact same for x's and opposites for y. I would rather add, so I'm going to add these two together. So we would get 2x equals 42. Divide, and x equals 21. So we found our first number is 21. You can figure out which of your equations you want to use. Hopefully you realize, okay, 21 plus 9 gives me 30. So 21 and 9 is my answer for this. So the same thing for number 2. If you want to go ahead and pause and try it on your own, you can do that. So again, the sum of two numbers, so x plus y is equal to 24, and then x minus y for the difference is 2. So again, I would add to get 2x is equal to 26, divide, and x equals 13. So I would know that 13 minus 11 is 2, or 13 plus 11 is 24. So 13 and 11. I don't want you to write x equals and y equals. I just want you to write 13 and 11. So those are the two easiest ones. After that, I am going to write off to the side what my variables represent, because now it just doesn't give us the sum and difference. It's describing one in terms of the other. All right, so I am going to call x my first number and y my second number. So number 1 and number 2. So the difference is 9. That one we can set up the same. X minus y is equal to 9. Then it says the first number plus twice the other number. So my first number is x plus twice, so 2 times my second number of y is 27. So that's why it's helpful for me to have my x and my y off to the side. Now that it's set up, again, some of you are going to choose to solve and substitute. That's fine. I notice that I have x's that match, so right off the bat, I'm going to subtract. So -1 minus 2 gives me -3y, and that might concern you, but then you do 9 minus 27 to give you -18. Divide by -3, and we get y equals 6. So again, you can plug it back in here. X minus 6 equals 9, so add 6, and we get x equals 15. Or hopefully you just know that 15 minus 6 would give us 9. So again, your answer should be 15 and 6. To plug these in, you can plug them into your equations or just kind of plug them in as you read them out loud. Okay, so same thing for number 4. I'm going to call x my first number and y my second number. So the sum is 36. X plus y is equal to 36. Twice the first number, so now that's 2x minus the second, which is y, is so equals 6. So it's very important to know that you have to do 2 times x on this one, and the other one you had to do 2 times y. So again, you can solve for one of them to substitute. I notice that I have a plus y and a minus y, so I have opposite coefficients, so I can add. That gives me 3x equals 42. So I divide and get x equals 14. All right, so again, you can plug it back in. 14 plus y equals 36 and solve. But again, since you know their sum is 36, you should just be able to do 36 minus 14. And y equals 22. So 14 and 22 is what you would write for your answer. Number 5. Again, I'm going to write off to the side. X is number 1 and y is number 2. So the sum of two numbers is 20. X plus y is equal to 20. The difference between 3 times the first number, so 3x, difference means subtract, twice the second, so 2y is 40. So again, just break it down. 3 times the first number means 3x, twice the second number means 2 times y, and it's the difference, so you subtract those two. So again, it's up to you if you would like to solve one of them and substitute. I personally always eliminate if I can. So I am going to multiply this whole top one by 2 so I can use elimination. So I would have 2x plus 2y is equal to 40. So now I have my y's are opposites, negative 2 and positive 2, so I would add. 5x is equal to 80. So divide and we get x equals 16. So one of my numbers is 16. They have to add to 20, so we know 4 is the other one. So 16 and 4 would be your answer for number 5. And number 6, again, call x number 1 and y number 2. The sum is 25. X plus y is equal to 25. One number is twice the second number plus 7. This one's going to be set up a little bit different. One number, so we're going to say that's the first one. X is, so equals, twice the second number, 2y, plus 7. So sometimes it's going to be in a different form than what we were doing before, so you just have to translate it. So this one I would use substitution because it already gives me an x equals. So I'm going to plug this in for x in the top one and solve. If you wanted to eliminate, you could move the 2y over to the other side and then use elimination. So again, it is totally up to you for which way you think is easiest. So if I do substitution, I would get 2y plus 7 plus y is equal to 25. So 3y plus 7 is equal to 25. Again, if you are comfortable combining like terms and moving your plain term over at the same time, you can do that. 3y equals 18. So we divide and we get y equals 6. So that we know they have to add to 25, so 6 and 19 would be your final answer for that one. So again, write your variables off to the side, write your two equations, and then decide if you want to substitute or eliminate, or again, you could graph if you really wanted to find your answer.